Alright. Here we go again. They're protesting again. What is this? Just like... Huh. Very, very interesting. A bag full of axes. 1,000 of them, to be precise. I wonder, can I just, like... seems to be taking a while. Reminds me of that ad. Like, beat the Karens away from using Skittles. Alright, she finally died. No. To the back rooms. I said to... Bang! Bang, bang. Alright. Get back in the kitchen. Well, if they're not gonna be useful, then what are they even doing here? I have not been in this in this for like the longest time. I don't even know how I just did that. Oh, it's that button? Oh well. Pain. I want that sword. I like this car. Is this your car? Why, yes it is. I want to buy your car. Here's a check for... Here, about like... Let's just say $100,000. Should be enough. Wow, thank you! That's so generous of you. But, here, wait, let me just get my kids out first. Oh, I don't have time for that. These are kids? Yeah? I'm buying them too. A classic. Oh, you know, I'm just rehearsing, Biden. No, yeah. Trump. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this thing. Alright, guys. I'm gonna teach you how the old Western, Southwestern or whatever used to take care of these guys. Alright, so first you just gotta you gotta have a loaded magazine and a gun. Make sure it works. Alright, now you know it works. It may be a little loud, so you can get a suppressor, but I just don't have that right now. But the old way, how old Grandpa used to do it is, well, get your target, align it. You want to get this in the middle of that, the two ones, and then bang, bang, bang. One should be enough. But hey, it's not too safe to make sure. It's not bad to be... See, that, and, normally, that would do it. Because, well, you just got a bullet in between your eyes. Nah. Alright, so now you're gonna be using their tools against them. So, here you can see I got a knife. Of course, it looks like a... Bang, bang, bang. That's, I don't know what you would use this for. But, wait, is this like... It's a butcher's knife. So, what you can do is you can use it like a butcher. Here, let me just do that real quick. Alright, you wanna be precise with your movements. Alright, that hand's not coming off. So you could use it like that, or the old Sweeney Todd way. Yeah, like right around, somewhere here in the neck. Should do. Here, let me give you another example. Not using them. Here we go. An old incompetent one. Example. May have to do it a few times. Yeah, there we go. Just have to get in the right spot. Alright, so do you have food for me? Kitten? You were calling? Oh, it doesn't work for me. Alright. You do have food for me. You got it from your garden, because, well, back in the day, women wouldn't only have a kitchen, they'd also have their own little garden for, like, fresh vegetables and stuff. Yeah, you could always just do that too. Another way, you could do this is using magic. Bang. Now, your magic might not always be as strong as mine, but hey, it's magic nonetheless. Now, you could always just summon Mjolnir, or at least the gravity Mjolnir, and just take care of them that way. As you can see, Mjolnir just stayed there. It's actually the Galaxy Hammer, but hey, it is literally just Mjolnir, but like with gravity instead. You could always just use Mjolnir like that. Like here, let me just give you an example of how damn strong this thing is. Bang! Bang! Now, I myself am pretty strong. Here, let me just, yeah, you could see difference in movement. Alright, here, let me just hit their weapon. Nothing. But if I were to... This is what I was doing. Doesn't have as much of a strong effect on items. But here, if I were to... Yeah. Kill yourself! Done and dusted. You see, that's always strong, but... Alright, so you may want to turn your volume down for a second. Alright, that's not as loud as I expected. You could always just summon your lightsaber, or rather, light blade. Oh, I don't know what this is. Like, it's pretty sharp. Now, if you always have old King Arthur's sword, what is this? Master's sword. You can always use that. Now, you may be wondering, hey, what would my woman do if she didn't have any hands? Well, she would give you a head, of course. Because what else would she be good for? She could always be a target, too, for, you know, target practice. Or maybe that's how she became a little disabled. Came. Get it? 'Cause head. Now, I may be sounding schizophrenic whenever I, like, talk like, heh, came. Like someone else said it, but, it's because, well, I both suspect I am, maybe just a little bit, or, but even though I am likely not, or, like, am not, like, absolutely. But, hey, I got a friend in the call. Here, let me just show you. Kaden, say hi. Kaden, say your hi. Say hi. Yeah, you took too long. Now here, we can also use another weapon of the woman against the woman. This is another way. Because, as you can see, we have a frying pan here. Now, back in the day, before DoorDash and stuff, they used to, well, they would grab a food, and they would sear it over the fire. But hey, they're too lazy for that now, too incompetent. Now, something you could do is, you could try to hit something like one of the food, put them in the frying pan, and then kill them that way. Now you could also be like, like that, another example. Ah, yes, someone did their job. Pain, 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 pain. You could also do the misbehaving son. Kidding, you know which one that is, right? Yeah, grab them by the neck. You don't need that. Now, you can put them on something, like, for example, set them down like that. Where did my frying pan go? Now, like I was saying, you don't need a frying pan. That's only if they're really misbehaving. You could treat them like this. That's another way. You are unnecessary, unneeded. Alright, let's see. Where does she get to? Ah, yes, in the lake. No! Do you have food for me? I think not. Now, you see, one technique is always... I did not know you could do that. Oh well. You have food for me? No. You do though, so bang! Alright, so... what I'm doing here is I'm healing myself. You can see right here I have health. I once did not have any health, and I was surviving perfectly fine. Now that is a case of, like, oh, immortality. What am I saying? I'm trying to give anatomy lesson. Alright. So right here, we have a witch. Witches can do magic. Now you see, if they're laying down like this, they can't do magic. So, one thing you could always do is, here, let me give you an example. You could always just, like, every time they try and get up, do that. Now you can see it can deal a little damage. But now another thing you could do is try your dart throwing skills. I am not that good at darts. This is another thing you could do. Ooh. Ma'am. First, you're not in the kitchen, so... But, second of all, did you see where she went? Oh, wait. That was not supposed to go there. Now, right here, you can see the witch's hood. So you can see that the hood is wrapped around and is part of the skin. That's because, well, they were born as a witch, so it's not just like a suit. You can also find that they just leave their vehicle laying around. Like in my closet, my mom has her car in there. The broom. And now, me wondering, like, how do you know that is true, that the hood is part of it, and this is not just like a mutation or a birth defect? Well, because you can see how, the hood stays in place and doesn't wrap around with them. And you can see how, well, the hood seems to be attached and it wraps around like that. And also, like here. Like here. Let me find, ma'am, I could use your weapon right now. They're also not very intelligent. Like... Well, I cannot give any more sufficient evidence that their hood is, part of them. I was gonna try and, like, just stick it through the hood, but that seems to not work. Alright. You are no longer of use. Huh. Ah yes, the bandsaw. A classic tool used by men. Now, one way you could use this is, well, like that. You could use this as a long reach and just, like, pull it back and forth again. So one way you could deal with them. So, once again, you could always do this, but you could also do an alternative. You could always bring them towards you and, like, oh, whoopsies. I'm gonna try to go in there. Ah, bang! 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 You could always do something like that. Something else you could do is grab them. Well, of course you could always just take them up in the air with you. Now you can see she seems to be a little scared. It's because she's scared of heights like a pussy. And you know why she's a pussy? Because she has one. Alright, right now, you could always just do something like this. And she will die. This also works for witches too. Or you could just do the alternative and just launch them in the air. You could always bring them towards you and they die. Somehow. Probably self-collision. Because she's gonna try and struggle. Because, well, women are very, very just vigorating, like that. Stubborn. That's the word I'm looking for. Now, you could always just use them as self-defense. Like, just lay another woman on top of another woman. They'll struggle. Another thing you could do is the classic beater. Like my dad said once, you just, sometimes you just for it to work, you just have to hit it a few times. Just like a woman. Now you see, she'll get up, and grab the pan and some food and start cooking. Like, if a woman is, like, right now, in a situation like this. If you just grab out a loaf of bread, some mayonnaise, some meat and cheese, and a few condiments, her natural instincts will kick in and she'll make you a sandwich. Now, since we don't have any, we can't prove this right or wrong. Just take my word for it. She does not have any food for me. What a waste of resources. Now you see, right there is something a little unexplainable. How in some cases, women just seem to disappear into the floor. They're really good money too. Like, I was at a place today, and it said that sex trafficking can bring in a total of like 15 billion in total. Bang! 2/3 of that is from sex trafficking. My question is, what's the other trafficking? What are they gonna use that for? Is it just for like organs? Oh, wait. Where's my Mjolnir? There she is. Did you know that the reason why, well, a possible reason why, that men always seem to, refer to, cars as women is because it takes a lot of paint for it to look good. Now you see right there? That's because they're so light. They are lighter than air. Because not even air wants to take them in. This one seems to be shiny. It's really difficult to look at. Women are too, because, well, they can just be just that stubborn and annoying. Bang. Alright. I'll take that. I'll take this back. What is this? I think I have the Holy Bible Sword. Broken Lawn Sword. Then what is this? I don't think it's broken. I think it's, like, glitched. Dang. What was going on then? Where did the other half of it go? I know it's broken, but I could have sworn it had I don't know, like some really bright light. Oh well. Pain. Oh yeah, you could always just brain out your magical device and hold it. Bang, bang, bang. I remember a guy once asked a feminist, so what rights do women not have that men do? She couldn't answer. She didn't see why, so he asked, what are feminists fighting for then? She walked out. Now you can see some women tend to stretch. That's because, well, they need more skin for whenever they get pregnant, because they're because that's what their goal in life is. And, well, if you're gonna get pregnant, you need more stretch, so that it doesn't mess with your body. Where do they store all that? Why? Under their skin, of course. That's why if you, well, actually, no, that's all in the breasts, because, well, how else are they get all big? And whenever they're old, they get pregnant so often, they get pregnant so much that, well, their body, just starts to not be able to hold that skin anymore. Well, that's at least what my theory is. Because why else would they be able to do, I don't know, this right here? Alright, you didn't get a good view of that. If you watch closely, yeah, you can see how her arm stretch. That right there. They just spaghettify. How else will they be able to do that? Huh? Now you could always just use this strategy. Make them fight each. Bang! You know what? I'm tired of your shenanigans. Wow. Weak. Hold on, wait. Gonna use my Mexican instincts and all right. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself. All right, should kill yourself now. Bang. All right, we're gonna go on a field trip. Where does she land? Right there. Now, where does she go after this? She was never found ever again. Alright, that's a nice field trip. Time to go back to the market and learn more about women. Alright. You know, you see this one right here. This one's very violent. That's how you know it's a feminist. They also seem to be pretty lightweight. As you can see that she flew this far from a single punch. Now, where does she go? What happens to her body? I wonder if we can recover it. Now, the floor is lava, so we cannot touch it. We can recover her body. We can analyze the effects of being flung 2,000 miles away, or rather, a single mile from the middle of the air. Now, I know she looks like she's possessed, but you can see I'm clearly grabbing onto something, and you saw that I was grabbing her. And she shall summon. Soon. Alright, I'm gonna lag it a little bit. Oh. I think I found her. Are those little rocks? It's pretty nifty. Alright. Do some weird Doctor Strange shit, and... I may be wondering, why do I use this one so often? It's because I gotta get around places. Also, because, well, this one. I don't know what this one does. I think it's supposed to be another version of gravity. And you can also merge a few and get this super cool effect that drains your mana bar very far. This one doesn't take anything. No, I did download a mod where I can mix and match some and put them together. I don't think that one's working. Bang! Oh, wait. Did I do something? What is this? Is this another knife one? Like... Oh, that's an NPC spawner. Now, you see, there are not only feminists in this game. No, I mean this, reality shifter, where you just get digital reality. Alright, this one's a knife. This one is absolutely nothing. This one's gravity. This one's electricity. This one's fire. Pure. This one... I don't know what this one is. I think this is like... Is this... This takes electricity. Well, mana. That's stupid. I did not want to do that. Huh. items. I want a healing crystal. Thank you. It didn't heal me. What? Alright. I think that's it for today. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next Blatant Sorcery video. But first, we have to do one last thing. The good old classic, send them flying 10,000 meters away. Here, I'll just give you... Okay, he died. I think he died too. Alright, how far can we throw that feminist? Alright, so we're gonna have to get them nice and comfy. Alright, so we're gonna need to make a fist pre-hit. Alright. So, we just gotta get the right angle, the right hit, and right amount of strength. And BAH! Okay, we're gonna do that again. We didn't get to see how far, but it seemed pretty, read that. Read what was just on the screen. Smooth and steady. Oh, yeah. Yes. Wait, what? I mean, with the gravity spell? I did download one mod that told you bullshit like that one. You cannot deflect it with your hand. You have to use the gravity spell or sword. Alright, so... Alright, that one was weak. Alright. Get you out of the way. Get these pre-set up. Alright. Pre-fist. Alright, that one died. Alright, so... Fist, ball, go. Alright, that one seems to be pretty far. Alright, there she is. Alright, yeah, that was far out of the map. Yeah. Really far. Alright, that's a new record. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. Cause don't know when I'm making a new one. Probably tomorrow. Or something like that. I do have another 3-minute one that I can upload. But hey, I wonder. Sandbox miscellaneous. Self-collision enabled. I'm gonna fall down here. Alright, I think I can decapitate my arm. Well, I guess that's where we're gonna end off. The more you know. Well, adios.